So you want to join the Army. For one reason or another, you decided to sign a contract that said the United States government can do whatever it wants with you. And you leave for basic training relatively soon. Now, this video is going to be geared mostly towards men and women who are joining either the Army or the Marines. This information does sort of apply to Air Force and Naval boot camp or basic training, whatever they call it, but it's more so going to apply to the more vigorous trainings, which is going to be the Army basic training or the Marine Corps boot camp. So some tips. Basically, when you go to basic training, you're going to be doing a lot of 4 things. You're going to be doing a whole lot of running. You're going to be doing a whole lot of pull-ups and variations of them. You're going to be doing a whole hell of a lot of push-ups and a whole lot of like core exercises. So with that being said, the 4 things as far as training you're going to want to do is focus on push-ups and the amount of repetitions you can do and your endurance in that exercise. Pull-ups, same variables. Sit-ups and core work, same variables. And running, same variables. So with running, for example, you're going to be doing, some days you're going to be doing 5-mile runs, 8-mile runs. Other days you're going to be doing all-out sprints for 60 seconds at a time, and you'll do that for like 45 minutes. So with that being said, one of the mistakes I made before I left base training was I focused on traditional training methods and didn't worry about what I was going to be having to do. Now, when I got to basic training, I adapted quickly because I was in good shape, but I could have done myself a much better service if I had trained properly. The training style that I adopted before I left was bodybuilding, which was not efficient. But the way I was doing it, it helped me out because I was doing a lot of high-intensity interval training without knowing I was doing it because I didn't very much well know what I was doing. So, before you leave, do not put on a bunch of muscle because you will not eat enough at basic training to keep it. In fact, if you go to basic training and you've got excess muscles on your body or excess fat, you will lose it. Same goes for skinny guys. If you're a little scrawny, skinny guy and you go to basic training, you will put on weight. It's just one of those things. If you go to basic training, you're 120 pounds, you're going to put on 20 or 30 pounds. If you go to basic training with how I was and you were 185 pounds, then you're going to drop down to 160, 170 pounds. It's just the nature of the beast. So focus on endurance, focus a lot on ruck marching, which is a forced march, which in basic training you will be doing at a pace. You can YouTube that. I'll make videos with tips as far as ruck marching goes, but the months leading up to basic training, do not worry about bodybuilding because it's a sacrifice you're signing up for. If that's one of your hobbies, you're gonna have to just put it on the back burner for a few months, and while you're at basic training in your advanced individual training, and then for whatever continued training you do after that. Because I went basic training, then I went into AIT, then I went into airborne school, and then I did some other things, and I did not have time to bodybuild, so it really just was strict military style endurance training. So I'll make videos as far as how to get better at push-ups, how to get better at core endurance, how to get better at long distance running and sprinting, how to get better at ruck marching, which I've always excelled really well in ruck marching. That's one of the things I took pride in while I was in the Army, was my ability to ruck march quickly and efficiently. And I'll make videos with other advice. Just let me know what you guys think of this video. If you want to see more information, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, and thank you for your future service. Everyone really appreciates it. If you followed me long enough, then you know I just got out of the Army, so someone else has to do it now. So thank you. God bless. Peace.
Skipping school with my homies and chief and reefer for 2 days. Running from the law, living how I'm living, fuck 'em all. Bumping 666, Hennessy in my cup, driving through the sticks. Who the bitch riding with me? Man, the devil trying to get me motivated, undereducated and hated, but finally getting cake like a happy belated.